Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Friday, February 7th, 2025. January jobs report is coming out as we speak, and let's see what it's doing to the to the metals market. We have January non-farm payrolls, 143,000 versus 169,000 estimate, so fewer jobs created than expected. And what is that doing to spot price? Okay, should be good for us. Gold up about $6 to 2,862, and silver flat. It was down a few pennies earlier. GSR is now 88.58. Let's let this reload 1 second. 88.63. All right, we've got the 10-year. By the way, I wanted to make a comment about the GSR, and there was a very good comment in the chat room about how an individual rebalances his gold to silver ratio. Not the ounces, but the dollar value of gold to silver ratio. And you know, people do that in the stock market when stocks get out of control and they want to rebalance versus bonds. They go back to a prescribed ratio, maybe it's 50-50. And in a way, if you do rebalance your gold to silver holdings back to the ratio that you prefer, 50-50, let's say, you're automatically playing the ratio. And to do that a couple times a year makes a lot of sense to me. Not too often because you lose some money on the buy-sell spread, but a couple times a year, once a year, makes a lot of sense. Okay, moving on to the 10-year. 10-year is up 5 basis points to 4.489. It had been lower prior to this jobs report. That's interesting, because the dollar and the 10-year should be dropping on that report. Instead, they're going up. Hold on 1 second. Let's let CNBC play here. Maybe something else came out. Copper prices, are they still 454? 453, but it's really, oh, I see, unemployment rate falls to 4%. So we have a drop in unemployment, so fewer jobs created, but lower unemployment. One of these things is not like the other. And December non-farm payrolls revised up. Okay, we got stuff going in all directions on the economic releases, so I don't know that it's going to help us much. But it is worth noting that copper is really making a move here. Commodities are making a move here. I mentioned in the chat room I bought palladium in the paper market yesterday. I think you're going to see copper, nickel, silver, other commodities moving upward. There seems to be a rotation into commodities and the mining sector as well. So watch that. That is good for silver. I think we're going to push up. Okay, and in the economic calendar, well, you just had it. We had the unemployment report. Let's see. We have Fed head speakers, wholesale inventories, consumer sentiment. A lot going on today, but average hourly earnings month over month have increased above estimate. There's something else, a lot of data today, but the unemployment rate falling to 4% will give the Fed a little bit of cover to drop rates maybe sooner than we thought. Moving on to the pre-market. Well, pre-market is, let me reload here. Pre-market is in the fear category on the Fear Greed Index of 41. Dow futures down 17, S&P down 5, NASDAQ futures down 27. Nvidia down a little bit. And what's going on with Bitcoin? And Bitcoin is up 1,200 to 97,658. Let's move on to the deals if you're buying today, and I think we got a little more headroom here to move higher, but the prices are pretty much out of sight. We've got a 1 gram gold bar over at Summit at 103, and 1/10 gold eagle over at Summit for 321. We have a 1/4 ounce eagle at Summit for 772. And let's go on to a $5 commemorative at 712 at Hero Bullion, a little less than a 1/4 ounce of gold there. Moving on to a half-ounce gold eagle, that is 1,478 at Summit Metals, and a half-ounce Krugerrand is 1,458, which is just a little bit over melt. That is at bullion exchanges. Okay, a 1-ounce gold eagle, and I'm not sure it's worth paying up for gold eagles anymore when people are paying the same price. When you sell it back for eagles versus generic or other country sovereign. 29.08 for Summit Metals right now. Okay, and a buffalo can be had for 29.35 at Summit Metals. Wow, these prices are something. A BU gold maple, 29.20 at Summit Metals, and an AU gold maple, 28.95 at bullion exchanges. We can get, let's skip the double eagles this morning, go to a 1-ounce Krugerrand, usually the cheapest of your sovereign gold, 28.99 at Summit Metals. I'm going to move on to 1-ounce gold in assay, and that is 29.05 in assay at Monument Metals. Secondary market gold out of assay is 28.88, right around spot over at BGASC. All right, and we'll skip the platinum today. Let's do a silver eagle. Bullion Exchanges, who was out yesterday, had 3 in stock this morning, so I skipped that listing. I went to Golden Eagle, where you can pick up 1 for $36.71. Wow. And 20 for $36.21. There seems to be a run on silver eagles. Now, you won't see that in the buyback prices, but if you're buying eagles, those $3 premium days look like they're behind us, unless you're going to the coin dealers on YouTube that I recommend, and they've got great prices on silver eagles. Pimbex has an offering as well, a little bit less, but I don't know much about that dealer. Walmart, you can get eagles under 36 and then perhaps apply a credit card rebate and get those in the 35s, but be careful they don't charge you sales tax. Lots of good stories this morning. Smart Silver Stacker had a story about lease rates on gold. Yeah, the futures market is going wild with gold for sure, and you can bet silver is going to follow, and copper already looks like it's breaking out. So, there's a push for physical going on. Is it just disequilibrium between East and West? Well, COMEX is apparently inventories are growing in gold, and some people think that may be the U.S. government doing that. I don't think so. I don't think they're smart enough to try to corner the gold market. They weren't smart enough to refinance their debt at 0 interest rates. What makes you think they know they are thinking about gold right now? I just don't think so. Okay, a silver maple, if you're trying to buy those, they are $34.60 at Summit Metals. Any quantity pricing, $300 for free shipping. We can get a kangaroo at Hero for $35.07. Ouch. We can get a Britannia at Summit for $33.87. Good deal right there. We'll try to beat all these deals on eBay in a minute. You can get a Krugerrand for $34.79 at Monument Metals, and a Philharmonic for $34.37 over at Pimbex. And again, I can't vouch for Pimbex. Okay, the 5-ounce Libertad is up at bullion exchanges, $193 now for a 2024 5-ounce Libertad. I'm glad we bought those earlier. And let's look. Star Privy Eagles about 44 on Costco this morning. Stuff going in and out of stock. Silver Eagles are gone, surprisingly, at a very high price. You can get the Pamp Buffalo for $33.50. Low 32s out the door if you have 4% rebates over on Costco, or a 1-ounce gold bar for $29.09, about $28.09 out the door, considerably under spot for a 1-ounce gold bar, with spots sitting at $28.66. And there we go, gold is running and silver is perking up as well. If you don't think silver is going to take a cue from gold, well, you have to look at history. And platinum and palladium are going to come along for the ride as well. Platinum hitting $1,000. It only says $988 at the minute, but it touched $1,000, which makes my spidey senses go up. Often when platinum hits $1,000, it turns around and goes back down. But I don't know. Maybe this time will be different. That is the challenge in prognosticating where metal prices will go. Sometimes they hit resistance and reverse 9 times out of 10, and sometimes they just keep running. And we are getting very close to a running situation here. Okay, so that's Costco this morning. I think the gold bar is probably your best bet. Or you can get those Pamp Buffaloes if you just got to buy today. People with bigger stacks are probably sitting back and watching. But I still do think that silver is going to make a move here, at least into the 34s. Junk is expensive over at APMEX at 24.3 times face. Maybe they'll throw you a Merc dime. And you can get a large lot, and that is over at Bullion Exchange. It's 23.63 times face. We've been beating that on eBay lately, so hold your horses there before you buy that. 20 silver buffaloes over at Pinehurst are 33.08 each. And moving on to a kilo, it's going to be pricey, 1,071 for a random kilo this morning. Let's get on to eBay and look for eagles. Can we find anything good here? Some people are selling, so you may find something. 35 an ounce for culls, about 34 out the door. 30, no, those are culls. Let's see, BUs, 36 an ounce, about 35 out the door for silver eagles. If you're looking for a large lot, those have been cheaper, and you can get a large lot at 35.82, 34.82 out the door. That'd be your best place probably to buy eagles this morning, unless you catch a deal on Costco or Walmart. And I think the dealers on YouTube are about 250 over spot. 250 over spot at the dealers on YouTube, and maybe a little less. Could be a little less. 250 on top of 32.17 would be 34.67. And this eBay deal here is going to be about 34.82. So you decide what you want to do, but you do have to pay for shipping from most of those dealers for smaller lots. Larger lots, they have free shipping. Okay, so big eagles, not a bad buy this morning. How about maples? Maples are 8.58 a tube. Is that real? Let's see, Mr. Maple. Okay, good seller, good feedback. And he will ship it. They look like nice maples. I got no problem with those maples. They are 2011. Wait, what is this? We have 1 ounce, 15 2011s and 10 2024s. Oh, he's mixed the lot here. So he's probably going to have some spotty maples in with his good maples. Yeah, can't really quite tell. So that's a mixed bag at 8.58. I'm not sure about that. Let's keep going. Let's see. Britannias can be had for 8.85. Kangaroos can be had for 8.70. Krugerrands can be had for 8.88. And Philharmonics can be had for 33. Now this is out of stock. Yeah, 712 for about 35.50 a coin, about 34.50 out the door for Philharmonics from Royalty Precious Metals on eBay. Good seller, good feedback. Okay, so Philharmonics may be the cheapest this morning over on eBay. Anything else we want to look at here? How about a 1921 piece dollar? Okay, 1567, 1669. See anything neat? There's one with some toning. Wow, 2700. Whoa, those get pricey. Okay, let's keep moving here. Let's do a cheapest kilo. Cheapest kilo is still 1050. Nobody wants to take that RMC kilo off his hands, even though you're going to get it under spot. I don't quite understand that unless nobody's buying today. 5 ounce Libertads are going for, 207 is the least you're going to get a 5 ounce 2024 Libertad, $1 shipping. Interesting, 207. You get that for about 200 out the door, cheaper at the dealer. So eBay prices a little higher on the Libertads this morning. Let's see, I showed you that vintage bar yesterday. Let's do a large lot of rounds. 33.91, 32.91 out the door. Is that real? You can be right around spot at that after 3% rebate obtained by checking out through PayPal and using your PayPal credit card or your American Express Clear Blue Cash or something else if you have it. How about a 100-ounce bar? Can we steal a 100-ounce bar this morning? 32.95. Oh gosh, is that gone? Free shipping. Good seller. Good feedback. That's going to be about $31.95 out the door. I should buy that. I could melt that. Is that 4 nines? No, only 3 nines on RMC, but those melt well, as I recall. So that's under spot on a 100-ounce bar if you have a 3% credit card. Very nice. Somebody buy that. If you're buying, I don't know. I don't know too many people that are buying right now. Cheapest Platinum Eagle is $11.90. Okay, so you can get that for about $11.50 out the door. Okay, let's keep looking. 1/10 random gold. Maybe we'll find a deal on gold. That 100-ounce bar is good though. 309 for a 1/10 Krugerrand, minus $9. Cheapest quarter-ounce gold is going to be looking for a real deal here. Looks like the gold bison, $7.60, and then $20 off, $7.40 for a quarter-ounce gold. That's a pretty good price. Okay, let's move on to a quarter-ounce gold eagle. And yeah, good time to own gold, huh? Can't complain about gold. $7.79. Let's see, it says it's on sale, and it is. It's JM Bullion, $7.80. And then you're going to take, let me do the math on this, and we'll compare it to their store price. Let's see, so $7.80 and times 0.97 with those good credit cards. You should get one. And $7.56 for a quarter-ounce gold eagle. We'll check up here. Cheapest quarter-ounce gold eagle is $7.72. You're going to save a lot on quarter-ounce gold eagles right there. And over at JM Bullion, I think it'll be even more because let's check their price. JM Bullion, 1 quarter-ounce gold eagle. All right, and yeah, here they are, $8.25. So let's do the compare. $8.44. So here it's $8.44. You go over to eBay, and it's $7.79. I may not be doing that right, but holy smokes, why are you guys shopping at JM Bullion? I don't understand it. Okay, but through eBay, yeah, why not? Okay, that was neat. Quarter-ounce gold eagles. So let me get back over to that one. And if you got to buy a gold eagle today and you're doing a Yankee Cannon or something like that, that's pretty decent right there. That is a good deal. Huh. The melt on that would be 29 something. That's a pretty good deal right there. Okay, let me move on to how about commemoratives? $5 commemorative can be hit. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. I'm sorry. Got to get back to eBay. eBay gold. Okay, how about a quarter-ounce? How about a commemorative? Don't I have them here? Here they are. $5 commemoratives on eBay this morning are, what's the best price? $7.28, and then $20 off. Oh, call it about $700. That's a pretty good price too, right? Not bad, not bad on the $5 commemorative. Let's go to the gold buffalo if you're buying that. You just want a high-class stack, and it's best coin in the world, in my opinion. $29.25, JM Bullion, out of stock. Let's go up. $29.82 in the slab, out of stock. $3,000. Nobody bought this yesterday. Holy moly. Yeah, a little sketchy on the feedback, smaller seller, but that's worth it. Look, they didn't sell any additional. I thought somebody would buy that. I think I may make an offer on that and see what. Nah, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so call it $3,000. Well, you can get that for less than $3,000. Call it $3,028. $100 off will put you about $2,900 on a gold buffalo. You know that's going to be cheaper than the major dealers. Okay, and stuff in my store, supplies you may need for stacking. Let me get down to the well, let me just do the safes really quickly. The question came up, which I guess I misunderstood yesterday. I thought it was about fireproof safes for the fires. They were talking about fleeing the fires, and how would you transport your metals if you're fleeing a fire? Well, I'll tell you, if you got your metals in monster boxes, they are way too heavy. Okay, you got to get your metals into smaller segments. I recommend vacuum sealing silver. Now, gold is just, you throw it in your pocket and go. But if you're talking about silver and you got a few thousand ounces of silver, break it into 200-ounce lots. Vacuum seal it. Makes it really easy to handle when it's vacuum sealed. And then put it in an ammo can or something with a handle that you can easily transport. Okay, and then you load it in your car and you go. But wherever you're going, and I saw this years ago in the fires I was involved in, is before you put all of grandma's jewelry and all your gold and silver in the back of your station wagon and head out to a hotel, remember, people are watching your cars, and people will rob your car of anything valuable. Everything valuable in the world you have is in the trunk of that car, and that's how you're going to lose it. So if you're fleeing with 100 grand of precious metals, you better keep it on you, or know what the hell you're doing or where you're going, or get it out of the car and somewhere safe fast. So you really stand risk of losing, even if you put metals in the car when you leave. But when you do leave, keep it under 200 ounces and you'll be able to truck that out to the car pretty fast. Now, if you've got 10,000 ounces of silver, you need a different solution. Okay, that's all I'll say about that right now. I wanted to get to the Amex card. You guys picked this up. You really need this. $250 cash back after you spend a couple grand, and 3% cash back. Works through PayPal on eBay and other places like Amazon and the grocery store. It's a great card. And the PayPal card is also 3% cash back, but unlike American Express, it is unlimited. And unlike a lot of these other cards that have good deals, you know, they're very temporary, and the limits are very low. Some of those cards you can't even, you know, buy an ounce of gold with. So that's why I like the PayPal card, and I like the American Express. That's why I picked up the Alliant Credit Union card, 2.5% cash back, $10,000 a month. And I picked up the Wells Fargo credit card, 2% cash back, unlimited. You need a combination of cards if you're going to do big purchases, especially gold. Okay, moving on, picks of the day. Let's skip them. All right, trying to go a little faster today. And let's see, I think I got the cap. Oh, here are the coin shops on YouTube I recommend. And that is Vermilion, Minot, and Coin Huskers. You just got to go in there and check their videos. Great prices, okay? And they do buy as well. All right, and this is, you can support my work through bolden.com, cups of coffee, or subscriptions to the membership channel of the Stacker family. And let me know if you need anything, you guys. Okay, reach out. I will get you whatever you need. All right, and Amazon's got some stuff you might like as well. Let's see what's going on. Well, I like the Quicksilver card, too, with these eBay kicker deals. And moving on to the chat room this morning, and then we'll call it quits. And we'll check spot price one more time. Oh, look at that. Oh, dude, Silverback Stacker. Yeah, he doesn't pour enough. Good cast there. What is that, an AT-AT or something? I forget. Oh, look at that. There's another one. What's that, Bywing? Or, God, I forget the names of these things. A few other names come to mind. Mrs. V and Menahuni, always impressed. Bears bars were sick. Yeah, old school poured silver. Pretty nice. Someday it'll get the recognition it deserved. Oh, man. Here's some Spider-Man coins. Talking about Batman this morning. Balance my pay. Here it is. Yeah, rebalancing your gold and silver ratio back to 50-50, or whatever your preference. Could be 70-30 if you're a gold guy, or 30-70 if you're a silver, whatever, you know. Maybe you like silver better. If you like silver better, you're going to trade it. Okay, if you like gold better, you're probably just going to hold it. That's how that works. Silver is for trading at the right time, okay? But 50-50, nothing wrong with that ratio. And if you rebalance that, you are playing the ratio. I like that. I like that comment a lot. And the Batman single, you want to see the Batman single? He says there was an error at Costco, $26.49 for that gold eagle came up. I don't know, you may want to watch Costco, guys. If they're making errors like that, somebody is getting fired. Here's the Batman signal right there. Look at that. And up to Gotham he went. Wow. Let's go back and check spot price. Gold, man, just wants to hit 3,000, but you know, it's not going to hockey stick directly up and keep going. It's going to consolidate at some point. And silver getting a little tired here as well, down 2 cents at 32.18. It was down 60-70 cents yesterday, and people scooped it up like it was grandma's cookies. So I don't know. The current environment is really conducive for gold and silver, and it's going to be hard to catch a dip. But you know, we'll get one eventually. But holy moly, that is really just impressive prices. Okay, guys, I will see you later. Give me a thumbs up if you think about it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Get over to the website, bestsilvergolddeals.com, and we'll try to find a deal, even though these prices are they're impressive. Wow. Okay, bye for now.